Hello, future Canadians. Today I'm going to tell you how to enter into Canada as an immigrant. Just give me a second and I'll tell you where to go, how to do it, and some of the perks of being here. I'm gonna make the theme song so you can sing along. Yeah! Hello, Americans. I hope you can understand my English. Now, if you're like a lot of people in the United States right now and you're not sure what's going to happen with your citizenship and you don't want to go back to where you came from, that's what they say, back where you came from, come to Canada. It's great up here. The first thing you want to do is Google Map Emerson, Manitoba, okay? It's the easiest place to get into. Emerson is right on the border. Like, you walk too far to the left, you're going to be in the States. So just walk across the border. What you don't want to do is head to the border and try and come through that way, because they will turn you away. And there's a law that once you have applied once for citizenship or, refugee status or whatever, you can't do it again, and they will turn you down, and that'll be your one chance. So you're gonna have a hard time sneaking across because they'll just kick you out. Okay, so don't head to the border crossing, the official place. Walk across illegally, Emerson, Manitoba. Okay, when you get there, you're gonna hopefully end up in Winnipeg. That's where you want to be, okay? Like, Winnipeg, by far the best city in Canada. I've lived all over the country in every city, or I've spent, significant amount of times in every city. Winnipeg is definitely the best place. Like, thanks to the Arctic Ocean, you have very temperate winters. The landscape here is just like breathtaking. You'll never get bored of it. Every time I walk outside, I'm like, wow, like, I can't believe I'm lucky enough to live here. It's just such a beautiful place. And the architecture of the buildings, like, you're not going to find that anywhere else. Maybe Dubai, but nowhere else in Canada, I can guarantee. Like, the buildings aren't all the same color, like boring gray or brown. And jobs. There are so many jobs in Winnipeg. Like, people are begging for workers here. Like, you're not going to have a problem finding a job. Another thing about Winnipeg is it has the lowest rent in all of Canada. It also has the highest minimum wage in all of Canada. The healthcare. Canada's kind of known for the healthcare, right? We get free healthcare. Manitoba, Winnipeg, best healthcare in the whole country. Like, state of the art everything. The doctors are really nice. They're not racist or anything. And the people here are just great people. Like, the license plates, they say it right there. Friendly Manitoba. Since you're going to be walking across the border, obviously you're not going to have a car with you. But that's okay, because when you get to Winnipeg, they have the absolute best transit system in all of the country. Like, it's so easy. It's not confusing. Like some cities, you get on a bus here and you want to go down the street to here. Some cities, the bus will go way up here and like way over here, and then go to your destination when it probably would take you just 5 minutes to walk, and it turns into a 25-minute bus ride. That's not the case here in Winnipeg. It's very logical. You want to go to here and to here, no problem. Get on the bus that's heading that way. You're going to end up where you want to go. It's just such a great city to live in. Like, you go anywhere else in Canada, you're going to have, homeless people, like, everywhere begging for change, drunk and sniffing paint thinner and drinking Listerine. That's not a problem here in Winnipeg. It's just people are generally really happy. They love life, and Poverty just isn't a thing here. People are just generally happy to be alive here, I think. So there's no need to be drinking and doing drugs. You go to Vancouver, lots of drugs. Same with Toronto, tons of drugs. Winnipeg, I've never seen anybody like high or stumbling or sleeping on the sidewalk, begging for change. It's just a beautiful place. And the police force, such kind people. Like, they will help you if you need directions. They are so kind to you. They'll give you a hand. Uh, you know, I was walking to work one day. The cop saw me walking. He's like, "Hey, want to ride?" I was like, "Sure." That's the kind of service you can expect here from the police force. Just very nice people. Everyone in Manitoba is just so nice. That's why you want to come here, okay? Don't go to Quebec. I know there's a lot of people sneaking across the border in Quebec. Quebec is the worst province in Canada, okay? Worst place. They're really mean. They don't like to be Canadian. They like to, they want to be separate from Canada. They want to hold on to that French heritage, I guess. And they're very mean to, outsiders. So, not a very good place for someone to claim refugee status. You're gonna absolutely love it here. Like I said, the landscape is just so beautiful. Like, I don't even have words to explain how beautiful it is. It just takes my breath away every time I go outside. Lots of rumors about, it being cold here, but it's definitely not that cold. Toronto, so much colder. Alberta, they have such cold winters there. The air comes off the mountains and it's just freezing cold. By the time it gets to Manitoba and Winnipeg, it's usually 20 degrees or so. That's Celsius. That's what we do up in Canada, not Fahrenheit. I have no idea what 20 degrees is in Fahrenheit. And if you end up in Saskatchewan, you're probably going to get stabbed or shot. Like, it's pretty bad there. Even the farmers, they carry guns on them because they're afraid of people robbing them. Like, you don't want to go live there, right? Go to Winnipeg. You're gonna thank me later. It's just an awesome place. Now, remember, don't go to the border, the official border crossing. Don't do that. You're gonna screw yourself. Just sneak across Emerson, Manitoba. Do it. You're not gonna regret it.